Drogba. Gallas wanted a free kick, and Drogba didn't realise how much time he had. For a player of that experience, that was surprising. Van der Vaart takes it. Defended by Drogba is pretty good for a forward at that sort of thing. Walker's caught out by Kalou. Mata trying to keep pace. Has kept pace. Ball's on for Mata! There's a great pass, maybe just a couple of inches.
You see the break previously. Mata doing really well at the top of the screen. The time of the ball's perfect. I think he should take this with his right. Stretches with his left, doesn't he? That's plenty of time.
Jour showing some individual skills of his own. Power, pace, touch. Needs a final ball now. It's come to Lennon. Van der Vaart off the line. John Terry was covering.
And a ball very good and clever. Picks the right pass. A miss header. Look at the good defensive position. John Terry right on the line, takes her on the knee. Needs a check, well beaten, but he made ground to go in there.
Van der Vaart. Jour trying to get in. Oh, and it's gone all the way and hit the post. A real scare for Chelsea. With a really teasing ball here.
Oh, it's horrible for Czech because he can't commit himself to it. Van der Vaart comes within just a hair's breadth. The ball ricocheted off. And the ball will be disappointing because he should be making contact with that.
Cole. They do have so much experience of big games in the Chelsea ranks. Drogba. Oh, magnificent! Wembley is his ground again. The glory here is Didier Drogba's. And of all his Wembley goals, that's by far the best.
Well, did I mention they had power? They certainly have power, but this is about a lot more than that. Great physical strength. Gallas gets himself isolated one-on-one, which is difficult. But the strength and the quality of the shot does well because he gets in there, his favourite. Once he takes that good touch, Gallas clawing at him. Cudicini really has not seen that at all. Will not be expected to get beaten from here with that left foot. Wow, that is an unbelievable strike.
Well, you're seeing Chelsea present, beating Chelsea past here. Gallas and Cudicini. An astonishing FA Cup semi-final goal. Astonishing in all but one respect. No surprise that it's Didier Drogba. Good atmosphere to the first half. It might even be better in the second half because the teams are attacking the end where their supporters are. So Chelsea fans will have a good look at this. A fine save by Cudicini from Juan Mata. He struck it sweetly with his left foot when it broke to him. Drogba's touch.
It's a great save because he has to move his feet quickly as well. He's expecting the shot to actually come from Drogba, who stretches for the ball. That's a fantastic save. It's a really strong left hand.
Morgan outswinger from Lampard this time. David Luiz, and Cudicini's there again. Can they force it in? And they're claiming, Mata's claiming it's a goal, and it's been given.
It's a foul, this. It's a foul. John Terry, watch John Terry in the replays. Comes flying in. Has to be a foul. Well, I think they're arguing maybe about the ball being crossing the line, whether it did cross the line. Martin Axton doesn't want anything to do with it. I mean, they obviously have the headsets. But the ball's up in the air. Watch Terry. That's a foul. And that's just a foul. And the ball, well, did the ball go anywhere near crossing the line?
And Terry was trying to force it in. Mata's appealing. It's a well-crafted pass for Parker. Through the middle for Adebayor. Can he go round the goalkeeper? He goes down. It's a tap-in for Gareth Bale. Martin Atkinson could give the goal. And Tottenham respond in the grand manner.
It's going to be two, but it's a great goal. It's a lovely ball, threaded. Poor defensive play from Chelsea. The two centre-halves are wide open. That was going to be a sending off for sure. Great ball from Parker. Bale following up. Sticks the ball in.
Yes, it was David Luiz who was stricken really in the chase, pulled up lame, and you could say fortunately for Petr Cech the ball rolled to Gareth Bale, who rolled it into the net. Chelsea believe the way to get through to the final is to keep on the front foot. They don't feel quite as secure defensively. Now they have been punctured by the Bale goal. And they have looked dangerous when they've attacked. They're doing that at 2-0 and at 2-1. And here's Ramirez! That could be that! Being on the front foot was the right policy. A third Chelsea goal, and absolutely no doubt about this one.
Koto needs to track the runner better. King, he looks like he's struggling a little bit. There's a big hole that he ran into, Ramirez, and we know he likes to run, but it's a great finish as well. Shows really good composure at the end. Must be a hint of offside. I know, it's the right back, gets pushed right in. I did think he was beyond the centre-backs, and he certainly was. But it's, as you often see, the player on the far side of the pitch ends up playing a player onside. This time it's Walker. It's a great finish. Ball sits up beautifully just to get a bit of a foot underneath it.
No replays when you get to the semi-final stage these days. That's been the case for several years now, since that famous Ryan Giggs goal at Villa Park for Manchester United against Arsenal. Here's Modric. Oh, and Martin Atkinson. He actually saw that. There was Drogba turns on. Matters offside if he plays it. Drogba realises that.
He's beaten Gallas up today.
Yeah, Gallas is booked.
He really has dominated him physically. Isolated him very early on. Got his goal from doing it. It's now got him booked. Is this handball? I don't think it is even. It hits the point of the shoulder. Never getting those. Certainly not with the arms, not even remotely outstretched. And it's, I think your shoulder, obviously you can use your shoulder as well, so very, very harsh. Tough day, Gallas.
Lampard shot. Oh my goodness! Talk about icing the cake. Frank Lampard produces an extraordinary free kick. And when we expected a tight and tense semi-final decided by the odd goal maybe, Chelsea lead by 4 goals to 1.
He lines up, and it's what you expect him to be thinking. I'll put it about 20 rows back and buy myself a bit of time. Start your Barcelona preparations now, Chelsea, because you are in the FA Cup final. This ball moves an awful lot. Kudicini shouldn't be getting beat from here when he starts that side of the goal.
Did it come off Scott Parker on the end of the wall? Certainly played tricks on Carlo Kudicini.
Substitution for Chelsea, coming off the field.
And on, it's kept in by Malouda. Oh, and he was trying to put it onto Torres' head. And he could have just rolled it back for Kalou.
Look at Gallas. Watch Gallas' reaction here. Look at Gallas there now. That is so poor. That really is poor. It's poor execution in the end.
Here's Mata. And it's a great chance for 5, and 5 it is for Florent Malouda to rub further salt in Tottenham's wounds. I can't really believe it down in the Chelsea dugout, but Roberto Di Matteo has brought something. He's certainly brought some credentials to getting the job full-time.
Goal scorer for Chelsea, number 15,
A fantastic 5-goal showing in the end. And Harry Redknapp's on the wrong end of it.
Well, once again, straight balls beyond the centre halves. I mean, they've been totally undone. It's harsh on Spurs. They've given up the last 10 minutes. Harsh on Harry, harsh on his team. Not a reflection on their season. Good finish from Malouda. Ball again just sits up nicely. Got to feel a bit for Kudicini. His day couldn't really have been much worse.
Chelsea's love affair with the new Wembley continues. The manager, who was a star player for Chelsea at the old Wembley, guides them to the FA Cup final. It is Chelsea's 4th FA Cup final in 6 seasons.